You're listening to Key West Beer Tales, the sum of all beers, brought to you by the Cork and Stogie, 1218 Duval Street, Key West, Florida. The facts and opinions of the show and its staff are prone to exaggeration, error, and conjecture, and are often given under the influence, always given under the influence of drinking beer. After all, this is a beer show. It's about beer, and we are busily drinking it while discussing its merits, so what did you expect? Slurring, laughing loudly, name-calling, and belching are par for the course, so it's best if you imbibe with us in a responsible manner, just to get into the spirit. We always welcome your comments, whether we actually pay attention to them or not. Thanks for listening.
Welcome to Key West Beer Tales, the sum of all beers.
Beers.
My name is Key West Chris, and I'm your host.
I'm Dani Hoy. I'm your editor.
I'm Jacqueline, special guest.
I'm Diamond Dave.
And
I'm Cowboy Mark, back again.
Just kidding. I'm Cowboy Mark.
And I'm Diamond Dave, back again.
Back again. And we're all on different microphones.
Yeah, which is a good thing. This is something new for us. We have a new system, and it's everyone has their individual mic, so we can adjust volumes accordingly if we need to during the edits. So
It's all technical crap. You don't need to know anything about.
Somebody, it sounds like they're way back here.
It's only Chris.
It's Chris. He's
It's
waiting.
usually Chris.
I'd like to give it, a healthy shout out to Dani Hoy here, who is our editor in chief, and I know sometimes some of the stuff we say here ends up on the editing room floor.
Of course,
chopping
yeah.
block?
Chopping,
Most of it
chopping
does.
floor.
Chopping.
The delete part of the hard drive, is that what it is?
It goes in the trash recycle bin
Yeah,
thing.
recycle bin. And does it later get recycled? I wonder.
No, you know what
Can you
gets in
make-
that little can, and then it's like,
Yes.
do you really want to
Recycle.
delete this permanently? It's like,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yes.
See you later.
yeah.
But you always have that chance to bring it back, which is lovely. It gives you one more
Well, it gives
chance.
you one more chance.
Yeah.
It's
So
actually
when
kind
when you
of in
edit
there,
things like
but
that,
not really.
it'll say, "Are you sure you want to delete this?"
Yeah, and then
you say,
there's-
"Yeah, I'm sure." And then it'll say, "You're positive you want to delete?" Yeah.
And then there's that
It's like-
file you can find that's like, you didn't really delete it. Now you,
just
can really
thought-
delete it.
You just thought you did.
It's still there.
Still lurking.
It's all still there.
It's lurking.
So,
So-
at any rate, today we have three different beers we're going to be looking at. We have the first one we have is from Mendocino Brewing, this was Mark's choice tonight. He suggested we do the Eye of the Hawk.
Why?
What?
I have one question though. Where did this beer come from?
Mendocino, California.
Yes, but how did it end up in our cooler?
It's a mystery.
Because there's
It's-
a bunch of Mendocino beers that are in our cooler
And
out
they have been
of
there
sheer
for a
mystery.
long time.
Yeah, they were given to us by somebody to try for the beer show.
Apparently, at some point,
Well, we've finally gotten to it.
yes,
And we
there's.
thank whoever it was that decided to give us this beer.
Thank you.
Give us a shout out if you gave it to us.
Yeah, this is the funny thing. It's just I didn't realize that we've got this cooler full of beer.
We have to empty it because we need retail space.
I know.
We
Wait,
got
I
a
didn't.
lot
I had
of
no
beer in
idea.
there.
And Diamond Dave shows me this cooler full of beer, and I'm like, really?
Yep.
Where did this all come from? I had no idea that people were bringing beer to us.
There's lots of
It
it.
was just crazy. So,
So who is this brewery and what do they do?
Yeah.
So,
They make beer.
obviously, Mendocino Brewing Company is out of Mendocino, California. Established in 1983.
Excellent.
So they've been around for a little bit. A hot minute.
Excellent.
And then this is the Eye of the Hawk, which is they have on their bottles an Imperial Ale. This is what is it? An American Strong Ale.
Yeah, they had very little information on their website. The only thing they had on their website, and they might have more on the bottle because I didn't have the bottle. The only thing they had was the ABV, which is 8%.
8%.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that
they
tastes
didn't
like
have-
an 8%.
They didn't give
yeah.
an IBU on it.
This one's been aged for a little while. It might be a little bit stronger than that by now.
Well, however much
it's
sugar
good.
is in there is as strong as it's going to get.
It's a strong ale.
It's definitely a
It is
strong ale.
I'd like to point out a funny thing.
Yeah.
Something funny I just read on the bottle.
We like funny.
What's that?
I'm going to read it out loud.
We're good for funny.
Oh, good.
Bottled and brewed by Mendocino Brewing Company, Saratoga Springs, New York.
What the hell? No!
Which is very near California.
There must be a Mendocino, New York. Seriously, if you ever look at New York State, all of a whole bunch of towns are all named after places in Italy.
And it butts right up to California.
Well, there's Syracuse, and there's Troy.
Syracuse is a very Brazilian heavy city.
It's Syracusatory.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of Brazilians in Syracuse.
I didn't realize that. I used to live there, and I didn't know
Weird.
that.
Seems a little chilly for Brazilians.
Yeah. Well, Connecticut also has a lot of Ecuadorian and Brazilian people that live there too,
They'd be chillzillions.
and that gets cold too.
Yeah. Cold. We got cold today.
It was freezing.
I
here.
have- I have my
73
toes covered.
73
Down to
degrees.
73
covered.
degrees.
It's cold here.
We're all wearing flip-flops, and then it's like flip-flops are just not right.
No, you have to cover the toes when it gets this cold.
I
It
have
goes
a
below
light hoodie
75.
I have a light hoodie on right now.
Yes, you do have a
I
light
still have
hoodie on.
shorts and a T-shirt, but today was about as cold as.
He's
I'm not
diehard about
commenting
that
on my,
crap.
my apparel for this evening.
Actually, your apparel's quite cool.
Then I'll
Got long
change.
sleeves on.
Yeah, he's got long sleeves, but he's got them rolled up to his elbows.
Okay, so
Let's talk about the beer.
Right.
we got Cluster, Cascade, and Saz hops.
Size.
I'm gonna go out there on a limb and rate this on the lower side of the ABUs, IBUs. Sorry.
Yeah.
I would say like 30.
Oh, we didn't have
I'm
that on
thinking
there?
higher than that.
You think higher than that?
I'm thinking probably 40.
40?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's
You're-
not.
you're-
It's not seriously
You
bitter,
tend to
but
be
it's
more accurate. I always kind of like lowball things, and you're more spot on.
For a strong
Bitter.
ale,
I'm
for a
just
strong
shooting in the
ale,
dark.
it's still pretty low on IBUs. It's not incredibly bitter.
No,
Well, it's not supposed to be.
yeah, it's supposed to be nice and malty.
Yeah.
but it
Yeah,
definitely
it's very,
is
very malty. Definitely.
But it definitely is more bitter than I would expect
Yeah,
from
and it has
this kind of
it has
ale.
a sharp cut in the bitterness.
Yeah.
That might have
Yeah.
something to do with the age because it's been sitting there for a while.
No,
I think it's a
Kind of like you, Dave.
I think it's a Cascade.
yeah.
Let me sit a while. I get a little bitter.
Yeah, I think you're right, Danny. The Cascade is,
The Cascade always has kind of like a snap.
the saws are usually very smooth.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
if
This
this
Cluster, well, that's what
Sorry.
a cluster is.
Right here.
boom,
Yeah, Dave
Right
is
over on
a
this side.
he's a cluster.
Diamond Dave is a perfect example of cluster.
He's a
Thank
cluster.
you very much. I pride
Cluster.
myself on that.
So we, the Mendocino Brewery. I mean, they have Eye of the Hawk, and then they also have other Hawk beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
do you
sell.
do you know any other styles they make?
They're
I
into
I
birds.
saw them, and I'm trying to.
A cacao.
Caca.
Birds of prey.
An Osprey ale would be very good.
That'd
An
be great.
Osprey ale would be awesome.
Osprey would be
Yeah.
awesome. I like that.
Awesome.
We have
Don't
ospreys
roll your
that
eyes.
migrate through here.
Why does nobody call their beer
They have a
Osprey
Red
then?
Tail Amber Ale.
That'd be good.
Red tail.
Red Tail Amber Ale. They have a White Hawk IPA, a Blue Heron Pale Ale, a Talon
Talon.
Oh,
double
I've actually had the
double
Talon.
IPA,
I've had the
Right,
Talon
and they
before.
need to make an Osprey.
a Black Hawk Stout,
They need to make an Osprey something.
a Redwood Oatmeal Stout, etc. You know, it's all kind of
It's bird.
Bird.
like
Yeah, I wonder if these
hawks
are all
and-
birds that are native
yeah.
of New York State.
Yeah,
yeah.
it seems
In
like
California.
Oh, they have
in
a
California.
What's the difference
a Peregrine
between a hawk and
Pilsner.
a falcon, anyway? Does anyone know? I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, they're different birds.
a hawk is an accipiter.
Are they?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, they're uciptors.
I know a
It
lot
has to
about
do
birds,
with
but
it has to do with the wingtip
No idea.
and the claw structure.
Oh, okay.
So the different classifications of birds have to do with like the shape of the wings and the shape of their talons.
Yeah. Now, as far as the beer goes, one of the things we mentioned, everyone agreed on, is that it's pretty malty. They didn't say anything about their malt. What happened? Did you fart?
No,
He took his damn shoes off.
off, man.
He's got hippie toes.
Dave, go stick your feet in the toilet.
Dave,
It's the sandals themselves.
I don't
I-
care what they are. It smells terrible. Put them back on.
Dave,
He's trying to drink a beer.
I thought it was the Taco Bell man.
Oh.
They,
We're just teasing you. It's okay.
Tivas stink.
Tiva's.
I don't care what it is. Make it go away.
Look at him diligently putting his sandals back on.
So
And
at any
we-
rate, what I started
that's
to
why
say
we love you.
Before
I am.
Dave's sandals made such an impression on Mark,
Sorry, Mark.
was that we all commented on the maltiness of this beer, which it is, but the brewery had very little to say about anything about their beer other than they call it an American-style strong ale. It was ABV 8%. They said the type of hops that was in there, but that was it.
That's
so
it.
we don't know what type of barley they're using or anything other than it's an amber beer.
Apparently, they only think we care about hops.
Well, all these breweries are different. And when you go to their websites,
That's all.
they're all
Diamond Dave cares about.
They're all different.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the hops.
The best one, of course, was the Schneiderweiss from Germany. If you go on their website, that's the best beer website you'll ever see in the world.
they're
from a brewery.
super awesome, actually.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, it's very, very.
They
Well,
probably give you chemical compositions of everything.
You'll be
that
there.
comes out
No,
of
but
them.
it's all in English, and you'll be there all day just fascinated with reading their stuff. It's great.
I love the beginning of that. It's all in English.
It's all in English.
It's
Oh,
a
by
German
the way,
brewery.
you
it's
can read this
just
too.
outside
You
of
can
Munich.
read it.
Yeah.
Thank
good.
you. Oh man.
No, they don't have it in Finnish.
Back off.
Speaking of Finnish, this beer kind of has a. It stays on your tongue. You know, you drink it and it has a. It
does.
It lasts. It
I
hangs
agree.
in there. It's not like it, evaporates right away. It definitely lingers.
Yeah.
With the flavor.
Yeah, and so very much like a very traditional kind of like strong ale style. That malt is there.
What I like
The
about
malt, it's really nice.
Yeah.
I love the malt. I'm sorry, Danny.
No, that's okay. What I like about drinking it is while I'm drinking it, I'm getting a really great aroma at the same time. It's
Yeah.
very sweet and
I
pretty
agree.
amazing.
Definitely a lot of sweet.
Yeah.
I just love the body of it. It's not an overly full body beer, but it's a full body beer. It's not like real heavy, but it's got some substance to it.
Do you want a chair? Are you okay?
If I want a chair, I'll go get one.
All right, okay.
Right now, I'm okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, this is definitely a full body beer. Very rich.
It's very opaque.
Opaque, yes.
Yes.
It's an amber. Amber is all
Amber
heck.
color. Yeah, very
Definitely
amber.
amber.
It's solid on the amber color. Well, effervescence. Apparently, I've been fired
Why?
Been fired.
because I know too much.
She knows too much. She used to be the amateur on this
Yeah.
show, you know.
We're out of amateurs.
We're out of amateurs.
Please apply to the Key West Beer Tales at
If you don't know anything
gmail.com.
about beer, if you don't know squat,
You can be on this show and we'll help you.
Beer is hard.
beer is hard.
Beer's hard.
It's so hard.
so hard.
Beer is
So
complex.
This is a complex beer, actually. I would say like this is probably a good chilly night beer,
yes.
campfire,
Keep the toes
Marshmallows.
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 I'm definitely pair this with a s'more, although I've never successfully had one.
We must s'more you.
What?
I've never had a s'more.
What the hell's your problem?
He's never had a good s'more.
It's never worked out for me. I mean, like I've never got it to the point where the chocolate.
He's never
actually
been
melted.
s'mored properly.
I got
Mark,
a perfect.
you and I are in the same boat.
I got gourmet s'mores
You're
for you.
kidding me.
No.
No, I mean like
We're doing
I've
s'mores.
I've seen s'mores happen before. I mean, I've seen them, but
I will make you a
It's an
s'more.
art form.
You
I
have
will
to
make
do
you a
it right.
s'more.
Usually, it's women who do the best s'mores
That's
because
a good one.
We have a way with
Because-
s'mores.
I know
Good
for
one.
myself as a man, I don't have time to do that.
We like to set things
All
on
you gotta do is
fire.
roast some marshmallow correctly.
No.
That's it.
It's
I don't
not
got time
toasting
for
the
that.
marshmallow. It's
I've
setting
roasted
it on
marshmallows
fire.
before.
What
Right,
is the
exactly.
s'more fail for you? What is your
You
s'more
have to
fail?
Chocolate to milk. Stop talking.
Oh, the chocolate not melting? The chocolate's too cold?
Yeah.
Oh.
Melt him.
Look. I have a recipe for the most gourmet s'more you've ever had in your life.
Does it use Godiva
Oh, you're gonna tell
chocolate
me
or
what it
something?
is?
Or
Well,
what is
yeah, I
it?
was
All
waiting
right,
for
are
you to
you
peek
on?
interest. That was all.
Peak?
All right, so you get the really good graham crackers, like the high class graham crackers. that
High
have
class.
cinnamon-
The Publix
high,
brand?
highfalutin.
have the cinnamon sugar on the outside of them.
The
right?
Publix brand.
The
Yeah.
Publix brand. You get the Publix brand graham crackers.
You get really, really good ones better than that. But anyway, you get the ones that are cinnamon sugar coated. Okay? And then you
Oh.
get Girardelli caramel milk chocolate.
Girardelli.
And you get
That's
the
Italian.
and the good marshmallows, whatever. Marshmallows are marshmallows. Oh, you have to, you have to
Oh,
edit
that's
that
okay.
out.
That's okay.
You have to bleep that out.
Bleep.
Oh, sorry, Periscope.
Marshmallow.
So, and then you set that marshmallow on fire.
You have to
and
set it
let
on fire.
Melty. And you put
You don't
one
let
of each
your
chocolate
marshmallow
on
get
each
on
side
fire.
of that, and you let the marshmallow literally melt the caramel and the chocolate into the cinnamon yummy goodness of the graham
I don't have
cracker?
time for that.
I don't have time for that.
What?
No, the whole trick, I have to agree with Dave here. I'm sorry, but the whole trick is setting that marshmallow on fire.
I don't have time
Really?
for
On
that.
But when
fire?
it melts,
No,
the
no, you set it
caramel
on fire,
the
and the marshmallow is nothing but a
But
charred
you
like
see that
thing
what
outside.
you're saying right now just backs up exactly everything that